So this is what $1 million look like. And I know that many people would like to retire a millionaire, but just don't think that they can, because they are making maybe $15 an hour and it seems impossible. Well, I am here to tell you today that it is very much possible to retire a millionaire even if you are on a low income. And I believe it's probably easier than you think. So I'm about to share with you just how you can become the next millionaire. I'll share the actual guide that I am using to become a millionaire and more right after this. What's up guys, this is Monique and welcome back to the channel. I am back with the news that you can use, but first, if you are new here, hello, bonjour, hola, konnichiwa, shalom. Thanks so much for stopping by, but don't just be a stranger. Hit that subscribe button and join the family. Also make sure that you like this video so that we can make the YouTube algorithm happy and more people will get this info. Alright, so who wants to be a millionaire? Like I said earlier, retiring as a millionaire with a salary of about $30,000, making maybe $15 an hour, is not as hard as you think. I'm not saying it's easy, but it is more than possible. And it's honestly going to depend on when you start and how hard you work to do it. So there are actually a number of ways that you can reach your goal of that millionaire status. But the first way, the most important way that you can reach your goal of becoming a millionaire is one that you have probably heard over and over, and that is by saving, by putting money aside. It's going to take more than that, but this is the starting point. Now don't let that run you, because this is not where the story ends, it's only where it began. And the best part, I am about to share with you what the experts say you need to save by every single age to reach your goal of becoming a millionaire. And I just want you to use this as your financial barometer, just to measure and gauge where you are, where they say you should be, so that you can make your tweaks, your adjustments, your changes, cut your spending, whatever you have to do. And we're going to go ahead on and start with the age that most people have a negative net worth, and that is at your 20s. This is the main time that many people are racking up debt. They are getting student loans. They are not thinking about the future, but this is where you should start. But the chart I'm going to share is going to be a little bit more conservative, just because of the fact that I want it to be more realistic, help you to get there more so than relying on a lot of other factors that I'm going to talk about in a bit. Assuming that you have a net worth of 0 and you plan on retiring at 67 years old, you will have to save about $51 a week. Not too bad, right? At 25 years old, you should be saving about $74 a week. And like I said, this particular chart actually is more conservative, because according to our Uncle Dave Ramsey, he says that you can save $35 a week and still reach your goal of $1 million as long as you start by 30. But back to our chart. At 30, you would need to save about $110 a week. At 35, you would need to save about $167 a week. At the wonderful age of 40, if you are just starting this retirement journey, you have nothing saved in your account, you would need to save about $257 a week. You see, the later you start, the more you're going to have to put into this. That's why I'm stressing, wherever you are now, if you are at a younger age, start even at 40. If you are starting right now, you need to do it, because at 45, that number just about doubles to $412 a week that you will have to save. That is a 5-year difference. And at 50, it would take you $698 of savings a week to be a millionaire by the time that you retire. And if you feel like, you know what, Monique, I just can't do those numbers, it is entirely too much for me, I am not making enough to do that, because I understand people still have to live today. I mean, bills are still going to be due whether you plan for retirement or not. Inflation is a whole nother story for another day. So what you can do is just change these numbers to fit what is comfortable for you. Do not let this discourage you. Instead of being a millionaire, maybe your goal needs to be a $500,000 or a $250,000. Not to tell you the truth, unless you are actually saving thousands a month, saving alone will not get you to $1 million. Because if you look at the numbers I just gave you, at 20 years old, I said that you should be saving $51 a week. If you calculate $51 a week until you retire, that is only going to be about $124,000 that you have saved. So like I said, there are other factors that are going to be at play here. And that is the most important piece of the puzzle, which is to take that money that you are saving on a weekly basis and to invest it. Now, I don't know about you, and I am still learning about the world of investing. I'm very new to it, but when I used to hear the word invest, it made me run because I felt like it's a risk. I'm putting my money at something. I'm working hard for this money. I'm not trying to lose it. I don't want to deal with it. That's just kind of the culture that I grew up in, that investing is not safe and do not deal with it. But I'm telling you, 90% of billionaires become millionaires by investing. Of course, like with anything, even putting your money into the bank is a risk. Although everybody say, well, $250,000 is covered by insurance, there are still other risks involved. So I'd rather take a risk that is going to grow my money so that I can continue to live comfortably later in life. Upon my research, upon what I have been discovering, is that when it comes to planning for retirement, trying to reach that $1 million status for when we retire, one of the things that you can do, which many people are already doing, is to make sure you are utilizing your 401k plan with your company that you're working for. So if they are matching that and I don't have to do nothing else but contribute my part and they're gonna double it, or some people may give more, then why not? But that's not all we want to do. That's the place that we start with. We want to add on to that, and what we will be adding is something called a Roth RIA. And I am also giving you guys this information, but I am challenging you to do your own research. Anytime anyone on the internet or anyone in life in general gives you information, you should be taking that and going back home yourself and looking that up, because at any time, any day, information can change or people can be wrong. So what a Roth IRA is basically an individual retirement account. And what's good about this Roth IRA is the fact that you can take this money and invest it into mutual funds. You can basically spread your money out across a lot of different accounts and make sure that it is working for you. And I am sure you are probably just as confused as I was when I was first trying to figure this out. So I always suggest everybody go and talk to an investing expert, so that you can make sure that you are truly understanding what you're doing. You're not just throwing your money at different things and losing out. You want to put yourself in the best position to get the best results. But Kelvin and I are actually starting our investing journey, and we are doing index funds. We're going to be investing into, if you have heard, S&P 500 is more simpler. I don't have to watch it like look at the stock market every day, looking closely at what's rising and falling, pulling this out, moving it there. Like, it makes it really, really simple. And I may do a more detailed video for beginners who are like myself trying to learn this and understand it. If it is something that you are interested in, comment down below and I will be sure to share the good news with you. But of course, as always, there are many different ways to arrive to any destination, but the one that I have found is the absolute best, in my opinion, for myself, is to save and to invest. It is the best way for many. It may be the only way that will get you to that $1 million that you are looking for, especially if you are on a low income and you're not able to contribute a whole lot of money to that savings account. It's basically a way to make your money work for you and ensure that it is growing and keeping up with this inflation. So I just wanted to touch on this really quickly. I hope that this information has helped you in some kind of way. Please do not forget to like this video, share with some friends so that they can also get wealthy, and make sure you subscribe if you have not done so. Other than that, I thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we are out. Peace.